Bryan Caplan, The Case Against Education, Why the Education System is a Waste of Time and Money. Embark on a thought-provoking journey with Bryan Caplan's book, The Case Against Education, Why the Education System is a Waste of Time and Money, which challenges conventional wisdom regarding the benefits and relevance of education. In this summary, we explore the value of the subjects we study, the notion of transferable skills, and the competing theories of human capital and signaling in explaining college graduates' increased earnings. Moreover, we delve into whether college is a sound investment for individuals and society, and consider if education really enriches the soul. Finally, we contemplate potential reforms to reduce wastefulness in the education sector and examine the role of vocational training as an alternative.
The mismatch between education and real life. Many subjects taught in school are irrelevant to modern life, leading to a mismatch between education and the skills and knowledge needed in the real world. This includes foreign languages, with fluency generally acquired at home, and a lack of focus on important subjects such as statistics. While educators argue that learning these subjects teaches critical thinking, research shows that transfer of learning is unreliable. The problem extends to college, where most majors do little to prepare students for work. Despite this, college graduates earn more than high school graduates, a puzzle that will be explored further in the next part. The real reason college graduates earn more. Getting a college degree increases your earnings, but not because of the acquired skills. The signaling theory is a better explanation as it certifies employable traits such as intelligence, obedience, and diligence. In short, employers value educational achievement as it signals desirable pre-existing traits. Going to college to gain financial rewards is a common goal among young adults, even if it means paying a hefty amount. As the original book summary suggests, education is an investment, the returns of which seem worth the cost. It is true that people who have studied tend to earn more than those who haven't, making the human capital theory the most apparent explanation for the existence of this financial benefit. But, as the book explains, this theory is flawed. The human capital theory suggests that education's primary purpose is to impart useful skills that make individuals better workers, hence leading to higher wages. However, this theory fails to account for the fact that irrelevant qualifications such as an English degree may increase salaries for someone who ends up working as a business consultant. This is where the signaling theory becomes more viable. The signaling theory suggests that educational achievement certifies a person's desirable pre-existing traits to employers, such as intelligence, obedience, and diligence. Employers value these traits, making education valuable to them, even if it does not necessarily impart any useful skills to the individual. Therefore, a good college degree signals to potential employers that the individual is hardworking, has what it takes to succeed in the workplace, and is willing to follow rules, increasing their earnings. In conclusion, college education can be beneficial in various ways, including financial benefits, but the reason why college graduates earn more is not necessarily because of the skills they've learned. It is the signaling theory that gives a better explanation of why even irrelevant qualifications can boost graduates' earnings. While education may equip individuals with skills, the signaling theory reminds us that employers value desirable pre-existing traits more, making education valuable in the labor market. Is college worth the investment? While going to college may seem like the best decision, this book argues it's not always worth the investment. People often ignore pre-existing differences between high school and college graduates and overvalue a third-level education. The author suggests taking a calculated approach to determine if college is worth the investment based on employability and financial returns. This can be done by choosing practical majors, attending good public schools, and working full-time after graduation. Ultimately, college may only be worth it for good or excellent students. The costly pitfalls of education. Despite popular belief, increasing education may not be best for society financially. Education serves mainly as a status symbol in the job market, leading to credential inflation that makes it more and more difficult to stand out. As a result, society is spending vast amounts of taxpayer money on a competition that has little tangible benefit. The fallacy of education for the soul. In today's world, education is often valued merely for financial gain. However, the true essence of education lies in enriching one's soul. Yet this lofty goal is not achieved due to the lack of competent and passionate teachers along with the lack of interest from students. Force-feeding students with high culture does not help combat this problem either. Therefore, the idea that education can enrich the soul often remains just an idea, far from reality. Reducing the wastefulness of education. Education is a significant but wasteful use of taxpayers' money, and billions of hours are spent on students being bored. Although there are some simple reforms that could solve the problem, the idea that education matters at all costs impedes progress. The solution to reducing the wastefulness of education is to drop less practical subjects from the curriculum, stop subsidizing education at taxpayers' expense in college, and replace it with a more efficient system such as vocational training. The best type of vocational training is normal work, and young people should be encouraged to get jobs at an early age. The amendment of child labor laws to protect the young from exploitation is better than throwing them out of the classroom and into the job market.
Bryan Caplan's The Case Against Education raises critical questions about the contemporary education system and its efficacy, both for individuals and society as a whole. By examining the significance of the subjects we learn, the applicability of transferable skills, and theories like human capital and signaling, the book reveals the inadequacies of the current education process. The consideration of whether college is a worthwhile investment, alongside the notion of education as a soul-enriching endeavor, challenges deeply held beliefs about its value. In conclusion, the book highlights the need for reforms within the education system and advocates for a stronger focus on vocational training to curb wastefulness in the sector and promote practical, real-world skills.